So there's a species that I absolutely love to find, and I can find it all across New Jersey, but they look very different depending on where you find them. Now, very different's a little stretch, but they have a very different pattern on where you find them. And here is that species. This right over here, which, turn you guys so you can see. You can't see yet. Over here. Yeah. This here is an eastern box turtle. And like I said, I can find these guys all across New Jersey. But here in the pines, they have a really, really awesome pattern. So let me bring this camera back up so you can see this face and this turtle. But here we have a male eastern box turtle who is doing exactly his namesake, turning itself into a box. And by that, I mean completely closing up. So you see here, looking at his little belly, you can't get to him in here. He is completely sealed in this shell. Unlike most turtles who will always have like a little bit of the head and their legs sticking out, even though they're pretty protecting their shell, box turtles can completely seal up, fully. So no way is a predator getting in that unless they drop it from a height. Some birds do. But yeah, so down here in the pines, I find that eastern box turtles have a lot more orange on them. Because if you guys remember the ones that I find up by my house, they have a lot more black than orange. But here, just by this guy alone, you can see how much more orange they have. And they're also a little bit smaller. But yeah, you guys really couldn't see before, but this guy also has bright red eyes, so I know it's a male. Now, eastern box turtles, as I said, are found all across New Jersey and inhabit a bunch of different habitats, from deciduous forests to the pine barrens to kind of like wet woodlands to like pastures, all of those. They live in all of them, but I find them mostly in the pines. No, that's not true. I really do find them everywhere, but the prettier ones I find mostly in the pines. Alrighty, so I'm gonna let this guy go after getting a few pictures, and yeah, let's continue on this hike. So now he's not really coming out of his shell, but like you always should do, I am going to leave him exactly where I found him. Alright, little guy, you're safe. You were safe the whole time, but now you're fully safe. Continue on your way. Maybe I'll find some more herps. Now here is something really cool. So you see where I was around this area with the box turtle in this habitat? And as I continue on my hike, you see the drastic change from this more open area to the closed, more wooded area. Even in the ground, you can see it. This area is a lot more wooded and a lot more wet than the open plains, more open plains back there.